Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
Welcome back to another episode of the Rare Beer Club. I'm your host, the Ginger Yeti, and if you're new to the channel, the Rare Beer Club is a subscription club put out by the beerofthemonthclub.com. I receive a box of beers like this every month that contains 2 hand-selected beers. Costs about $60. I unbox the beers and select one at random to review blindly, and then review the second one at a later date in another video. However, apparently now they're also going to start sending cans instead of bottles. So there may be cans in here, maybe bottles. I think it's bottles from the way it sounds. We're going to get on into this and find out. And this box is from November of 2024. I'm getting closer to getting fresh ones, but some of these beers definitely need to be aged, so it works out all right. Oh no, I think I've had this beer a couple times. Let's get on into it here. Or maybe I haven't. Oh, this is interesting. What the hell? Get these beers out here. Get the box out of the way. I've got 2, as I try to knock everything off the wall, I've got 2 Scaldis beers here. That's different to me. So I've got the Scaldis Tripel and the Scaldis Tripel, both from Brasserie Dubuisson from Pipaix, Belgium, and I'm sure I butchered all those words because I'm a dumb American and can't speak anything other than English, and I do it poorly. So which one is which here? This one here is a strong Belgian amber at 12%. Jesus Christ. This one here is a Belgian triple at 10%. Wow, this is going to be a tough decision here. I don't know which one I want to do. Do I want to have a 10% night ender or a 12% night ender? And they both got the cork on there that's probably going to shoot off everywhere. I have had some of these Scaldis beers before, but not either one of these. I think I'll go with the triple. Why not? Save this one for another day. Get it out of the way here. Or just drop it on the floor. Try to break the bottle. Shake it up. That's exactly what I want to do. So, I'm going to go with this one right here. It's Imperial Blonde Ale. Re-fermented in the bottle. 10.5% alcohol. On the back here, it probably says something I can't read. Scaldis Tripel offers real finesse and a marvelously balanced taste. Its natural re-fermentation in the bottle gives it fizz and fullness. And that's everything on the bottle there. And these always come with the paperwork. Paperwork recommends tulip, goblet, chalice, or teku glass. So I always have a goblet laying around, just in case. That's kind of like a goblet. Or maybe I'll use this other one. You know what? I'm going to use this kind of goblet, tulip looking glass. Why not? So like I said, always comes with this paperwork. Talks a little bit about the brewery, and then it talks about the beer itself. So let's get on into the brewery. Brasserie Dubuisson, I don't know how to say it, I'm sorry. Originally founded as the brewery of the Domaine des Cassis estate. Yeah, I'm sure I butchered that too. Just across from its current location, has been brewing continuously since 1769. To give some perspective, this was long before Belgium became a nation and before the rise of the famous Trappist breweries. The Dubuisson family has owned a brewery since at least the 1890s. The name Dubuisson translates to bush in English. I wonder if they're related to the Bush family. After World War I, a British battalion liberated the brewery. As a gesture of appreciation, the brewery adopted the English spelling of their name for their beers. At the time, the English spelling of beer was commonly used in Belgium, leading to the creation of the alternative name Bush Beer in 1933. Very interesting. While the name may not evoke thoughts of high-quality artisanal beers for American consumers, given its similarity to Bush Beer, a widely known light lager, in Belgium, Bush And as they put Bush, given its similarity to Bush BUSCH beer, a widely known light lager in Belgium, Bush BUSH is recognized for its excellence and strength, often at 12%, 13% ABV. However, when Bush BUSH beer was introduced to the US market, it faced legal complications with Anheuser-Busch, which is spelled BUSCH, leading to a rebranding as Scaldis in the US and other export markets. The new name comes from the Latin spelling of Belgium's Scheldt River. I'm sure I mispronounced all that too. This is going to be a video of mispronounced words. Today, under the leadership of Hugues Dubuisson, the 8th generation of the family to manage the brewery. Despite recent growth, Dubuisson remains committed to quality and its deep historical roots. Hugues Dubuisson also co-founded the Belgian Family Brewers Guild, an organization that promotes the contributions of independent brewers and helps consumers distinguish between authentic independent Belgian beers and those merely claiming to be Belgian. For the past 30 years, Brasserie Dubuisson has worked to prevent confusion, whether it is clarifying the difference between Bush BUSCH and Bush BUSH beers or standing apart from larger corporate Belgian breweries. Doing so, they've helped shape the global beer scene, offering a high-quality, distinctive brews. Their Scaldis Tripel featured this month exemplifies the tradition of excellence, and we are sure you'll love this Belgian favorite. This beer, along with its counterpart this month, the Scaldis Caractère, was bottled and imported in 750 milliliter bottles specifically for the Rare Beer Club. Only available for the Rare Beer Club. On to the beer, after I just stumbled through all that. The Scaldis Tripel is a strong Belgian golden ale that offers a complex and rich tasting experience. It pours a deep golden color with a slight amber hue. As it is poured, it forms a thick, creamy white head with excellent retention, leaving fine lacing on the glass. So let's watch me put a hole in my ceiling here. I know I was very long-winded. These Rare Beer Club beers always are. But I find all the information interesting. Let's see if I can... Oh, this one's coming out fairly easily. I got a good grip on it. Just work that out. Oh, a lot of gun smoke. That was loud. Oh, there it goes. Made a mess. Very active. Making a mess everywhere, but somehow not on the paperwork. That's why we have beer mats and rags. That is definitely a lively beer. Very lively beer. See if I can get a little more in the glass here. Definitely lively. Got some on the paperwork. Definitely golden, big ass head. The nose is fragrant and inviting with prominent fruity notes of ripe apples, pears, and bananas. I don't get any of that yet, but maybe once this head dies down and I keep adding to, maybe I'll get some of that. We also detect spiciness from the Belgian yeast, complemented by soft honey and caramel undertones. I do get a little bit of spiciness. I don't know about the apples, pears, and bananas. But you do get a little bit of that Belgian yeast spiciness. Definitely no caramel. Scaldis Tripel, God damn it. Scaldis Tripel opens with a bright, fruity sweetness dominated by stone fruit like apricot and peach, paired with hints of citrus zest. Let's find out. Cheers. Very carbonated. Very sweet, but fruity sweet, not like cloying sweet or artificial sweet. Sweet stone fruits for sure. Apricot, peach. Sweet and fruity, absolutely. A little bit of burn going down the throat. I don't know if that's alcohol or the carbonation. Also a noticeable malt backbone providing mild caramel and biscuit-like sweetness. Nope, don't get that. Which balances the beer's fruitiness. This is just big fruity. Belgian yeast adds layers of complexity with its peppery spice and clove characteristics. I do get a little bit of peppery spice, Belgian yeast kind of peppery note. Now the head's died down, let me put my nose in it again. I'm actually just picking up some Belgian yeast and some honey. An underlying note of anise rises to complement the spice flavors. Despite its 10.5% ABV, the alcohol warmth is well integrated, does not overwhelm the palate. There's just a very little bit of that kind of like evaporative booziness, but it's almost not present at all. Medium body with a smooth, slightly creamy texture, absolutely. Carbonation is lively but not overpowering. It's getting to the point of being overpowering. Give the beer a refreshing feel despite its strength. Finish is dry and crisp. Yeah, I would agree with that. Lingering fruity notes and a touch of bitterness. I don't get any bitterness out of this at all. And there's also some aging and pairing notes here. It says it'll continue to mature nicely with some time in your cellar, amplifying the beer's floral, yeasty notes, stone fruit and citrus notes, and lightly caramelized malt structure. This is just super fruity. This is apricot for sure. Apricot, stone fruit, honey, sweet, smooth, lively carbonation. No real indication at 10% alcohol, other than a whispering of an evaporative boozy kindness. Delicious. This is excellent. This is an excellent beer. Really well done beer. I can't believe it. Another big 2 horns up. That's going to be 3 beers in a row from the Rare Beer Club that I've given a big 2 horns up to. This is a magnificent beer. If you can find this beer, I guess it would be called Bush Tripel in Europe, or at least in Belgium. I never realized that it was called Scaldis everywhere else and Bush in Belgium because of the evil empire Anheuser-Busch. Very interesting to learn that. Did you know that? Have you even made it this far in the video? If you've made it this far in the video, put a thumbs up down in the comments, and then let me know if you've had this beer, if you knew it was called Scaldis outside of the Belgian region because of Anheuser-Busch. And if you made it this far in the video, please give me that like, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Subscribing helps me more than anything. Share my video, and as always, embrace the adventure.